SEO is on easy mode right now. If you've got a real business website, so not a niche website, in this post-HCU world that we're currently in, it's so easy to rank for any informational query. So I thought I'd share with you guys something that is working really well for us. If you click on the link in the description of this video, it's going to take you through to this page. And on here, you've got this regex that I've written out. If you copy this, come over to your search console, go to performance, change this drop down here to 16 months, hit apply, add filter, query, and then change this to custom regex. Paste that in there. Make sure there's no space after or at the beginning, because sometimes that can stop it from working. And then click on apply. What this is now going to do is it's going to give you back all of the informational queries that Google has been giving your website impressions for in the past 16 months. Now, what you'll notice is that a lot of these are things that you've not targeted, and then that's a really good indication that you can rank for these things if Google is already giving you impressions for them, yeah? So we can actually take that a step further, because let's say that you was a business that only wants to work with people in the UK. You can click countries here and then filter by country. You can also do it up here, but it's easier to navigate this way. So I'm going to go to United Kingdom right now, and then it will take us back to queries, and now we're just looking at the informational queries in the last 16 months from the United Kingdom. Next thing I want to do is order by impressions. At the moment we're by clicks. Better to do impressions. That's what we're more interested in. What is the potential here? Yeah. And then you can have a look through these different queries and you can see, are these things that I could work into my content that I already have? Or are these ideas for new pieces of content I can create? And I'll just take you through the decision-making process on that quickly, yeah? So if we have a look at this, how much does SEO cost? I know this was an article I wrote many, many years ago. Bear in mind that we're looking at a totally dead site right now. Like, I've not updated this for a very long time, and we're still getting a lot of impressions here, yeah? So we've got how much does SEO cost? I know there's an article. Again, it's the same thing. How much should I spend on SEO per month? That's going to be inside that article somewhere. Or it might be that that's something I need to work into that article if I wanted to rank for that. How much is SEO per month? Again, that's all that same article. Does a website need SEO services? I know that that is an article that I have wrote separate to that one, so I know I don't need to do that. But I'll just show you how you can find that out. If you click on that query, it automatically puts you over to pages, and then you can see what page is it that is getting the impressions for that, okay? All right, let's go back and keep going. So where were we? How much does search engine optimization cost? Again, that's that same article. How much does SEO cost for a small business? UK, that's that same article. How to find local SEO clients. Okay, here we go. This is totally different. So how to find local SEO clients is going to be someone who's doing SEO or an SEO agency that's looking for clients. So that's the intent behind that. So we can have a look at that and see if I've ever wrote an article on it. Okay, so the page that's coming up is this local SEO services. So I know that that query that we looked at was an informational query. Someone wants to learn, how do I get local SEO clients? This here that we have is a service page for people who want local SEO services. So if a business wanted that, I know that because I made the page a long, long time ago. See? So I can see very easily here on a website that is pretty much dead, I haven't touched, on a page that's incredibly old and hasn't been updated for years, we're still getting impressions for how to find local SEO clients. So if I wanted to rank for that, that is a great idea to make content on that, because it's very likely I'm going to rank for it if I'm already getting impressions from it, having never targeted it. So that's a great blog post idea right there. And then you just keep going through. You just keep repeating this process and find all the different things. And if you do this and you write the content and you write it well, and I've got another video on how to do that, which you can find about how we write and structure blog posts. If you do it like that, you will rank for these words if you're a real business right now. Good luck.